People are worried, they're afraid about things like their jobs, and I want you to know that we are working just as rigorously on the recovery from this.
Dr. Amy Acton is also promising to help Ohioans recover, but as she spoke at the White House today, dozens of protesters gathered outside, demanding the economy reopen now. News 5's Olivia Fecto spoke to two psychologists who say these feelings are not surprising as Ohioans deal with this oh-so-challenging time.
People losing their jobs, people missing their families, having to cancel events that they've been planning for a long period of time.
Dr. Tiffany Dent says it's no surprise people are feeling frustrated by a pandemic that's led to businesses being closed and the economy being shut down. She says the fact that there aren't more illnesses and deaths from coronavirus may heighten those feelings for some people.
Before we were saying this is going to happen, we are going to see these numbers. And because we're not seeing those numbers, it's becoming harder for people to really buy into what is happening, even though what you're doing is why those numbers are changing.
Add together emotional, physical, and financial stress.
Any one of those things alone would be considered an emergency. But now we've got one on top of the other, on top of the other.
Psychologist Betsy Salzberg says people are reacting with a fight or flight response.
What we're seeing now in these protests is people standing up and fighting against it and saying, it's too much. We can't take this anymore.
These psychologists say focus on what you can control in a time of uncertainty and stress.
As much as many of us would like to fight it, it's a time for introspection, a time to look within ourselves and understand ourselves.
So identifying what we need, receiving those supports, staying connected to the people who matter, and do the things that you can when it comes to trying to flatten this curve as soon as possible.
Olivia Fecto, News 5.